Hey guys, my fiance has finally agreed to do a YouTube video with me. So we have done stomach vacuums, 8 sets of 10-second holds every day for 30 days. Stomach vacuums strengthen your TVA, your transverse abdominis, which is a deep-lying ab muscle, so it's not your six-pack, and I'll quickly explain how that's done. First of all, you need to warm up, and you're going to do around 30 seconds of belly breaths. That's breathing in and out with the focus being on moving your belly rather than your chest, and that's just to loosen the stomach muscles up. When you see us do the vacuums, you'll see us breathe out fully, and then we're going to pull our stomachs in without breathing back in again. That looks something like this. So you should notice that we get deeper in the first 2 weeks, and then it sort of levels off. So here we go.
Just quickly, just come flex the stomach. Okay, that's enough. Three, two.
Now, I did a whole month of these about 2 years ago, and she has done them for 2 or 3 days. So while that wasn't her first ever vacuum, it was her first one in about 18 months, and she had really good depth straight away. On my first ever attempt back in 2016, my stomach honestly moved less than ½ an inch. As long as you're trying to pull it in, you're doing the right thing, even if it doesn't look that impressive in the first week. Does it make your waist slimmer? It did nothing for me. I asked her to measure her waist every week, and she saw no change either. The main thing I get out of these is that I feel there's greater activation when I go back to doing my other ab exercises, so I can feel the muscles working much better. For her, she felt her stomach was much firmer. And since ab exercises are there to strengthen the underlying muscles, not to burn calories, then it makes sense that her waist measurement hasn't changed. I chose 8 sets of 10 because last time I did 10 sets of 10 and I ended up needing a lot of rest days. I took an average of what I did last time and it was around 8 sets a day. Continuing to do them every day is probably unsustainable, so for maintenance I would be looking at 4 to 5 sets of 10 seconds 2 or 3 times a week. You could do them every day for the first 2 weeks. Once you reach a certain depth of your vacuums, then there's no harm in having a few days off. One variation I tried was doing the vacuum and then pushing the middle section of my abs out and then squeezing them together. I was emailed by someone who said this version was very effective for them. That's what you saw us doing on day 26, but it wasn't that clear. So here's what it looks like from my point of view. I tend to put my fingers there to improve the mind-muscle connection, so I know what I'm activating. It does take a lot of focus to get it right. Another important point about these is to wait 4 or 5 hours after eating. If it's too soon after eating, then you'll feel a lot of discomfort when you do the vacuums, and that's not how they should feel. Therefore, the best time to do these is either first thing in the morning before breakfast or just before bed. So in summary, 10 to 14 days you could do them every day, and then after that maintenance, 4 to 5 sets 2 or 3 times a week. I'm actually going to keep these up and reintroduce the rest of my ab routine. And then once you've mastered the original vacuum, you can do variations like sticking the middle of your abs out. As I said, it didn't change our waist measurements, but it can certainly firm your stomach up. Ab training isn't about fat loss or calorie burn, it's about strengthening the underlying muscles. Thanks for watching, guys.